Hi, my Taurus and Taurus rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, and we're here today to do your career 2021 reading with the tarot cards and some oracle cards and a timeline spread that I do. If you're interested in your love reading or your money reading for 2021, I will have those Vimeo links contained below. Thank you so much for being with me here on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do and hit the notification bell. The subscription will automatically enter you into a drawing where I draw a lucky YouTube subscriber for a free email reading with me and the Cards of Truth. I do that once a month. And you're going to want to hit the notification bell because you're going to want to look at the weekly readings and listen for your YouTube name when I announce it. Thank you very much for being here once again. Let's get to your career reading. Okay, I wish I could say that this was a great reading, but unfortunately it looks like somewhat of a struggle for career for 2021. We're going to have to look and see what your money and your love life is going to be like. Hopefully, I'll have better news there. Check the previews out for that. Okay, so right as we start out the first quarter of 2021, you guys have power. This is a card that suggests challenge. Your career, the energy surrounding it, it just feels more challenging than usual. You know, it could be the line of work that you're in under the environmental circumstances and situations that you're in, and the nurses are really being put through the ringer. And, you know, other essential workers that are like that, although nurses seem to be bearing the brunt of the issue, if you know what I mean. Okay, the energy surrounding that is emotional withdrawal. You feel like you need some quiet time to meditate. I do see that message coming up in the oracle cards later on. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And specifically, you know, check out this body of water here. File that away for right now. You do have help, however. I've been pulling this card, and I don't often pull from this deck, but lately I've been using it with you earth signs, and I think this is the first time I'm using it for Taurus. I pulled it out for the Virgos last month, and they really enjoyed that. So the shaman suggests that you have a guide, a spirit guide, who is here to help you. For a lot of you, this could be a new guide. Perhaps you have sensed him or her. And this could definitely be a medicine man or a medicine woman type of energy for some of you that is here to teach you something. And a lot of times what happens is these guides come in, they teach us the lesson, and then they move on, and then you graduate to a next one. I feel like this is what's happening with you this year. It's some form of lesson in order to graduate you to the next level. And let's hope that this is a very quick lesson and that you don't have to keep going through it over and over again, and you can move forward and move on into 2022. Unfortunate news here in the second quarter. This looks like the worst quarter of the whole year as far as Taurus career is concerned. Temptation, you guys know that have been watching me for some time, this card is the Devil card. So this means that someone in your work around your job is acting a fool. They are acting very erratically, and you did pull quite pertinent, I might add, the Volcano card, which talks about an explosion in volatility. So, I mean, as you can see, the fire in these two cards is off the chart, right? So you could be having fights with someone that you work with. This could be even you and your boss fighting about something, although if it is a boss, he or she is acting very erratically, and you may have suspicions about some substance abuse, and you could be right about that because this card does indicate substance abuse a lot of times. This could be someone who just shows up on the scene, some new supervisor shows up, or someone purchases your company, and so there's, you know, brand new people to deal with, and so that could be this person. But for others of you who are not really working right now, As you watch this, this could actually be you fighting with someone like a partner about going back to work or something related. Maybe you want to switch careers and your partner's like, oh, no, no, no. This other career, pays the bills, provides for food for the kid or whatever the case may be. But this is definitely a fight here. This is a confirmation. Sorry for that interruption, Taurus. Okay, third quarter, moving on. Here's the lesson, accelerated motion. The more and more that I read this card for people, the more this card means that you are learning sort of a harsh life lesson about this path that you have previously chosen. And the oracle message in the Earth deck is waterfall, which talks about effortless. Now, I feel like this card, effortless and waterfall, is relating to your intuition. You're going to be having, okay, so this is what I wanted to mention about the water. You feel like you need a vacation around some water, and you might feel like that now, but you're really going to feel like that in the summertime. So I would encourage you, if you can, even if you could just take a weekend or maybe perhaps a long weekend near a body of water, even if it's a lake or a natural spring, and just sort of recharge your batteries here and spend some downtime with meditation. But I also feel like I need to read the book from this Earth deck book in this waterfall card. So I'm going to do that now. It says, you have come to the edge of your comfort zone and you find yourself fighting to resist, moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that the moment moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is allow. This is not a time to fight, but to surrender to the will of Spirit. Now, Spirit is in capital letters, the capital S here. So that's your higher power, right? Even if you are asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself. Now, that's a strong statement, wouldn't you say? But I think the point that they're trying to make here is the bottom line at the end of the day, don't go against the grain, because the contrast, the more that you push against it, the more the universe will create the polarity and push against you just as hard. You will find that, in other words, surrender. You will find that the waters there will be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension. Relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring in any given moment makes your life effortless. So that really does speak about meditation and relaxation at the same time, you are receiving, the more you let go, the more you are receiving the answers that you are seeking. And you definitely are seeking answers this year, Taurus, in 2021. Excuse me. Let's get to the fourth quarter, hope. So I like this card. I never have any, excuse me. I never have anything negative to say about it. Hope means that you have the faith that things are going to turn around. The next step after this is manifestation. And I feel like you are still going to be letting go of your resistance with whatever troubles you've had career-wise, career-related in 2021. And that's going to set you on a new path. Whether that's a physical new path in your career or a new way of perceiving your old career, which ushers in new energy regardless. And the help that you have here is more outdoors, magical energy with the fairies. So the Earth Magic Fairies are here at the end of 2021 to remind you to go outside. I know it's going to be colder, but you know, even that last quarter starts in October, right? So you can go outside as much as possible. The more you go outdoors, the more it will lift your vibration in order for you to receive that which you have been praying for, manifesting, asking the universe for. And so I think that's going to conclude your career reading, you guys. We're going to look at your money next here on Vimeo. I'm about to do that, and your love life, and we're going to see what those readings have in store for my Taurus folks. Many blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for being here.